what you're gonna need for this workout is 2 yoga blocks, your TheraBand, and your yoga mat, or make sure you're on something soft. Also, you may need like a stair for calf raises, but if you don't have a stair around you, don't worry. You can do it on the floor and it'll be totally okay. Same with the rest of the stuff. It's great if you have it. If you don't have it right now, don't freak out. Okay, I'll kind of look around and see if anyone doesn't have it, then we'll make sure they do have it. Or someone else is jumping in. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna stand up and do a really quick warm up. And then we're gonna get right into all of our arching and toe height work, or core, and then arching and toe height work. So go ahead and stand up, and we're just gonna start here with 3 deep breaths with a squat. So chest up, butt goes down. You're gonna squat down, big inhale up, and exhale. And again, big inhale up, reach, reach, reach. And exhale, one more, big inhale up. And exhale. Nice. From there, we're going to walk out. So you're going to hinge at your hips, walk it out to a high plank, and then walk it back in. Let's then stand up tall. Let's do it again. Hinge at your hips, and walk it out, and walk it back in. Stand up, hinge at the hips, out, and bring it in. Stand it up. We got 3 more. Walk it out, and 2 more here. Hinge at the hips. And stand up, hinge at your hips. And let's go 1 more here. Hips go back, walk it out. And bring it up. Nice job. Go ahead and stand up, bring your feet wide. We're gonna go in some side to side squats. Just continue getting our body moving and ready to work. So chest stays up. You're gonna come down to one side. Heels stay on the ground. Yeah, make sure this heel stays on the ground, chest up. If you need to bring your hands on the floor for now, that's totally okay. And then bring it up. Okay, then other side. Bring it down and bring it up. Nice, guys. And if you can't get down all the way yet, don't worry, it'll come with time. Get down and bring it up. Good, keep going. Just gonna let this other person in here. And down and up. Good, let's go 2 more on each side. Down and up and down. And up, last 1, and last 1. Nice. All right, let's go back to the beginning. We're gonna start with our 3 squats, walk out, side to side squats. Ready? Here we go. So a big squat, inhale up, and exhale, and inhale. With every breath, clear out anything you have in your mind right now other than your movements. Okay, here we go. We're doing 8 walkouts. Hinge at your hips. Walk it up, and walk it in, stand up tall, and walk it out. Good, be really intentional with every movement here. Okay, so keep the fingers wide, okay, spread your fingers wide, use your whole hand. Keep the legs squeezed. Do 5 more. When you get to that high plank, really think of engaging your core muscles. We have 3 more. Here we go. Last 2. And last 1. Here we go. Walk it all the way up. Feet are wide, side to side squats. Ready? Here we go. It's down. Toes come up on the other side. And up. And 2. Try to keep the chest up, guys. Nice. You got it. And 3. Yep. And if you feel like you keep going, guys, but if you're struggling and you feel like you're here and you're like, what the heck? How do I get out there? Bring your feet wider, okay? Usually why this exercise is super hard for people is because their feet are too narrow. Yeah, so bring your feet wide and then turn out this foot and make sure you pop that toe up on this side. The heels stay glued. Good, let's do 1 more on each side. Other option is you can hold on to something too when you're first learning it. So if you like a couch or something you hold on to in front, that'll help you out too. All right, but go ahead and just shake it out. Any tension you feel like you're holding in your body, shake, shake, shake. Shake your feet out, shake your ankles out. All right, and let's go ahead and move into our foot strengthening. So stand with your feet about shoulders width apart, okay? And I want you to look at your toes. First thing you're going to do is try to spread your toes out as wide as you possibly can. Okay, so try to get space in between every single toe. So look at your feet, spread them out, spread them out. If you can't spread them out and you're like, what the heck, I can't connect to my feet, use your hands, okay? And try to train your feet, train your toes, what it feels like to get that space. And understand that our feet are like the wheels to our vehicle, okay? So they have to be really, really strong to be able to hold the amount of, or we need to have enough strength to be able to support our whole body, our jumps, our movements, all of that. All right, so with your toes wide, raise your big toe up. Good, and then big toe goes down. And then big toe up. So just your big toe comes up. Little toe stay on the ground. Big toe down. And big toe up, just the big toe. Yep, if all your toes are coming up, you can hold down your other toes to learn the feeling, and big toe down. Let's do 5 more slow. Big toe up, hold, spread it out, big toe down. Big toe up, yeah, make sure that big toe's in line with the rest of your foot, not coming in. Okay, if it's coming in, try to pull to center and down. 3 more, up and down, and 2, down, last 1, down. Good, little toe raises. So big toes press, just the little toes raise up. And little toes go down. Little toes come up, little toes go down. Little toes come up, just the little toes. And watch, it's just coming from the foot here. Okay, don't roll in. See how my hips and my knees are rolling in? We don't want that. That's coming from my hips. Keep your hips and glutes strong. Just the little toes raise it. Just the little toes raise. Good. 3 more, raise it up and down, and 2, down, last 1, and down. Good, we're gonna alternate big toes and little toes. When I say big toes, you're gonna raise your big toes up. When I say little toes, you're gonna raise your little toes up. We'll start slow and we'll get faster. Ready? Here we go. So big toes, little toes. Big toes, little toes. Big toes, little toes. Big toes, little toes. Big toes, go up, speed up a little bit, and little toes. Big toes, little toes. Big toes, little toes. Big toes, little toes. Big toes, little toes. Even faster, here we go. It's big toes, little toes. 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 All right, shake it out. If you felt that in your arches, you are doing it correctly. If you're still struggling to get your toe control, don't worry, just keep working on it. It took me like a couple months to get it. Okay, it takes time. You'll get it, I promise. All right, piano toes. So you're gonna start with your little toe. Okay, so it's gonna go little toe, second littlest toe, third, fourth, and then big toe. Okay, so we're rolling down every single toe. Let's go one foot at a time. So start with your right foot. Here we go. So it's little toe, second little toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Again, here we go. So we're like playing the piano with our toes. Good, again. Little toe, second, third, fourth, fifth. We have 3 more. Fifth, fourth, third, second, first. Good. Again, fifth, fourth, third, second, first. 1 more. We got it. Fifth, fourth, blah, blah, blah. Good. Forgot my numbers there. All right, other side. Here we go. Spread your toes wide. Start the little toe, next toe, big toe. Again, here we go. It's fifth, fourth, third, second, first. 3 more. Fifth, fourth, third, second, first. Last 2. Fifth, fourth, third, second, first. 1 more. Fifth, fourth, third, second, first. Good. All right, let's try them together. We're only do 5 together and then we'll move on. Okay, so spread your toes wide, rolling out to the outside, rolling out to your little toes here. Okay, so fifth, fourth, third, second, first. Good, again. Little toe, next one, next one, next one, next one. Good. Little toe, fourth, fifth, second, first. Good, 1 more. I'm just gonna stop saying the numbers because I'm mixing them up. Toe, 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 toe. Good, all right. Let's go ahead and move on. We're gonna have a seat and grab your TheraBand. And the next thing we're gonna work on here is our big toe control and our overall arch control. So the very first thing we're going to do is work on our big toe mobility. Okay, if our big toe is tight, it's going to be impossible to get all the way up on our toes or get a really deep arch. And because we're always jumping around on our toes, our big toe tends to get pretty tight. So take your right hand, you're going to put it around your big toe only, okay? So if you have socks on this, take your socks off because you can't have socks on for this. So you're going to grab just your big toe, okay? Yeah, and grab it pretty firmly, okay? No like loose little grips, like grab that big toe. You're going to take your other hand and put it on your other toes. So I have my big toe and my little toes. Now from here, you're going to pull your big toe like up towards the ceiling. Okay, like you're trying to pull it off. Like, you know, like the I got your nose trick. Same idea here. So you're like pulling it off, okay? Then you're going to bend it back. Okay, so we're getting a stretch, like in our, we're flexing our big toe, okay, getting a stretch. And then pull it forward a little bit, pull it up, and then pull it back again. Good, again, it's forward, up, and back. And again, forward, up, and back. If you feel a little bit popping, it's okay. There's nothing wrong with you, it's just your joint. Just listen to your body. If it's hurting, so pulling it back too far, don't go that far. Okay, go do 2 more, up and back. And last one, up and back. Other side, here we go. Grab your big toe. Remember, grip onto it firmly. Hold your little toes with your other hand. Pull the big toe up and back. And again, up and back. And up and back. And up and back. And this is a really good one to do after dance class. Good, keep going, guys. Let's do about 3 more here. So like if you're laying in bed at night or sitting and watching TV at night or have a long car ride home, obviously you're not the one driving. This is a really good one to add in to just really work on keeping those big toes healthy. Good, let's go 1 more and up and back. All right, from there, we're gonna work on point flex, we're gonna work on big toe press downs. So you're gonna sit with your foot out, your leg out straight. Important thing here is to make sure this line is squeezed and you're not sitting up like this, okay? You want this leg totally straight because remember, pointing doesn't just start in the foot, it starts like all through our body, okay? So we need this whole leg to be squeezed to get our best line and to get our best point. So you're gonna flex your foot up to start, okay? I'm still squeezing my quads here. You're gonna look at your feet, okay? And I want you to point just your foot, keeping your toes flexed. So notice my foot is pointed, but my toes are flexed up. And then you're gonna bring it back up to a flexed position. Okay, so let's add on. Now you're gonna do that same thing, and I want you to make sure all your toes stay even across the entire time. Okay, so when you point, make sure the little toes aren't coming ahead. See how it's uneven? You want to try to point and keep the big toe and the little toes in a straight line across the entire time. Okay, and then same thing, flex it up. Toes are spread wide. Let's do it again. Point down with the big toe. Okay, toes stay even, flex up. Let's do 5 more. Point, toes stay even, flex. If you find your little,
I don't know that one.
oops, sorry, it's Alexa. Alexa, stop. If you find your big toe is getting uneven with the rest of your toes, think about pushing through your big toe. Let's do 1 more and press down. Pull it up. All right, take your band, put it around your big toe. Now we're gonna do the same thing, but with some resistance. So spread your toes wide, look at your feet. You're gonna press down with your big toe and then bring it up with control. Line stay straight. Let's do it again. It's pressed down. Keep the toes flexed, okay? I want to see flexed toes, but a strong foot. And press. And up and press. And up. We got 7 more. Press with the big toe. And 6. And 5. Squeeze your line tight. We got it. It's 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. If your arches start cramping, don't worry. We're really using a muscle that we don't always use a lot properly, so it'll get better over time. Okay, now we're gonna add on. So you're gonna point, keeping all your toes even. Okay, make sure those toes are even. That's really important. Then from there, you're gonna reach with your toes. So I'm not thinking of crunching my toes. Okay, imagine I'm rounding my foot, reaching with the toes. Okay, and then you're gonna flex, keeping the toes even on the flex, and then flex the whole foot. Let's do it again. So it's point the foot, reach with the toes, flex the toes, flex the foot. Control over every part. Point the toes, foot, point the toes, flex the toes, flex the foot. We're unplugging Alexa because she's out of control. Point the foot, point the toes, flex the toes, flex the foot. Again, point the foot, point the toes, flex the toes, flex the foot. 5 more. Point, reach, flex, flex. I want to see a distinct foot, toes, toes, foot. Okay? Point, point, toe, toes, point, point, flex, flex. 2 more. Point, reach, flex, flex. Last 1. Point, reach, flex, flex. Nice. Other side. Okay, we're going to do about 6 with just no band, just to practice the movement. Then we'll add the band, then we'll do the full point, point, flex, flex. So here we go. Line straight, quad is engaged here. Toes spread wide. It's point the foot. Okay? Yep. Flex the foot. Good. Again. So point the foot. Toes stay even. Look at your toes. Make sure they're even. Flex the foot. Point the foot. Flex the foot. And point. And flex. And point. Flex 1 more. It's point and flex. All right. Take your band. Put it around your big toe only. So starting with just that big toe press. Toes spread wide. Point through the big toe. Leg is straight. Engage your line, guys. Your lines aren't going to squeeze themselves. You got to squeeze them. Here we go. And flex it up. Again, point. Make sure your toes are even. And flex. And point. And flex. And point. And flex. Also, if you're someone who sickles in here, watch you're not sickling in on your point, okay? Make sure that all those toes are even and the foot straight. And point, and flex 5 more. It's 5. And up, and 4, and up, 3, and 2. Last 1, and up. Good. Okay, point, point, flex, flex. Ready? Here we go. So let's point the foot. Reach with the toes, flex the toes, flex the foot. Again, let's point the foot. Reach with the toes, flex the toes, flex the foot. Point, reach, tight lines. Squeeze your lines really tight. Okay, squeeze your quad. Point, flex, flex. 5 more. Point, point, flex, flex, and 4. Point, flex, flex. Last 3. Point, flex, flex, and 2. Point, flex, flex. Last 1. Point, and flex, and flex. Nice. All right, let's go ahead and move on. We still have a lot to get to. So next thing we're going to do is working on our little toe up and aways and calf raises and toe taps. So I'm sorry, don't stand up yet. I got excited there to move on to calf raises. First, we have to do our little toe up and aways. So when we do this movement, we're working on getting rid of sickling, okay? If you don't know what sickling and winging are, I'm going to take a second to show you because it's really important. Okay, so when you're sickling, that'd be if you're like this, okay, or even slightly like this. And the issue is even if you are all the way turned out from your hips, if you are slightly sickled in when you skip, it still looks like you're turned in because your line is broken. Or when you do an up, if you're sickled in like this, it looks like you are turned in, okay? So what we need to do is work on winging, okay, which is the opposite. So that's when we're pushing our little toe away from the center line, okay? So sickling is when we go in, winging is when we go out. And when we step in a winging position, our foot looks more turned out, okay? So we're gonna strengthen our winging. Let me show you without the band, then we'll go with the band. So what you're gonna do is point your feet down, okay, just your feet, you don't have to point your toes here. And you're going to work on first bringing your toes together slightly, so that'd be sickling. And then you're gonna push your toes away from each other as far as you can. Now, we're not turning out from the hip here, okay? Usually when we dance, we do turn out in the hip from the hip. But for this specific exercise, we're just trying to strengthen the muscles on the outside here. So we're going to keep our knees facing the ceiling and just work on pushing the little toes away from each other. Okay, so let's do 10 without the band so you get the feeling of it. So push your little toes away, in and 9, and in and 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3. Good. Keep going. I'm just going to move my camera down a little bit so you can see my feet better. 2, last 1, and in. All right, grab your band. We're going to add some resistance to our winging motion. So make sure the band goes around like as much of your foot as possible. So hopefully it doesn't snap off you. You're going to hold on to it with 1 or 2 hands. Point your feet down. Okay, little big toes come closer to each other, and then push your little toes away from each other. Okay, so it's in a little bit, push it out as far as you can, squeezing your lines again. Okay, kind of a theme for today. Squeeze your lines tight and out and in and push away and in. Push away, in. Push away. Yeah, make sure here. So we're just turning out from the ankles here. Okay, this isn't as much of a turnout exercise. This isn't really a turnout exercise. This is a like natural ankle control exercise. So you want to keep your knees facing the ceiling. Let's go 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, next one we're going to go into our calf raises and toe taps. Okay, so this one you'll need a stair if you have it. If you don't have a stair, like I said, no worries at all. It's not the end of the world. Okay, so if you do have a stair, and also once I show you the exercise, if you have to like run to another room and use the stairs, that's totally fine. Just like come back. Okay, so for this one, we're gonna do single leg calf raises. Okay, so you're gonna spread your toes wide, leg is straight, and watch your alignment. A big mistake people make on calf raises is they're back like this. Okay, this is not a strong position or very pretty position. So ribs and hips connected. Okay, squeeze your line tight. Spread your toes wide. From here, bring your heel as close as you can to the floor if you're on a stair, and then bring it up. If you're off a stair, you're just gonna do it off a stair. Okay, all right. Here we go. So bring it down with control and bring it up. Good. We're doing 25. Ready? Here we go. It's down and up. 1 and 2 and up and 3 up. Squeeze. 4 up. Squeeze. 5 up. Squeeze. 6 squeeze. 7 leg tight. 8 squeeze. 9 and 10 and squeeze for 11. Squeeze for 12. 13, we got it, and 14, stay strong, 15, and 16, and 17, and 18, almost there, 19, we got it, don't give up now, 20, last 5, it's 5, drop your heel, 4, 3, 2, last 1, and done, good, woo, shake it out, stretch it out. And let's do the other side. I'm just gonna flip around here. All right, drop your heel as low as you can. Okay, so we're really getting a deep stretch at the bottom. Spread your toes wide. Everybody really think about using all of our foot muscles here too. Pull yourself up tall, taller, taller, taller. Whole leg is squeezed, watch your line. Energy shooting up through you. Ready, here we go. It's up and down, and 2, and 3. And 4, we got it. And up. And squeeze. And squeeze. And 8. Quad is engaged too, not just the calves. 10. Left. And 12. 13, we got it. 14. 15. And 16. 17, almost there. 18, stay strong, 19, 20, last 5, it's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice, woo, all right, let's stretch it out real quick. We're gonna go to toe taps, and then we'll finish up with core. So I was gonna start with core, but then I got really excited for toe raises. So we're gonna go back and work on core. All right, so stretch your other side, but just dropping the heel off the bench, or you can push against the wall if you're not doing this on a stair. All right, toe taps. So toe taps are one of the best exercises for working on rhythm articulation. Oh, sorry guys. Okay, so if you are a dancer who struggles with getting really clear, precise rhythms, really good like heel drops and articulate, types of rhythms, or advanced types of rhythms, this is your exercise, okay? All right, so what you're gonna do is stand against a wall. Whole back is against the wall here, okay? From there, you're gonna walk your feet out away from the wall. The further your feet are away from the wall, the harder this exercise is going to be. Okay, the closer you are, the easier it is. So keep that in mind as you do this. All right, from here, keeping your whole leg squeezed tight. That's so important. Squeeze your whole line. You're gonna raise your toes up. Yep, so everyone against the wall, raise your toes up, lines are squeezed tight. Good, then control them down. And right back up, legs are squeezed tight, squeeze your quad. This little teardrop muscle is called your VMO. Okay, we want to really squeeze it when we're thinking about tight lines. And down, right back up. And down, and up. Good, and 5, we're doing 20 more, here we go. 2, and 3, and 4. If it feels easy, walk your feet out. If it feels impossible, or you can't get very high, walk your feet back a little bit so you can get it higher. 10 more, here we go. It's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4. We got it. 3, come on guys, stay strong. 2, and 1. Nice job, shake it out. If you feel it right here, you're doing it correctly. And just a heads up, if you wake up tomorrow and it's sore here, it's probably muscular soreness, okay? You didn't like suddenly develop shin splints overnight. Okay, just a heads up, it's normal to be sore after doing these the first time the next day. All right, let's go into core to finish up here. We are probably gonna run about 5 minutes over, okay, for core. If you can't stay, you have something like right at 4:30, I totally get it. If you can stay, I highly recommend it. So let's get into it. We're starting here with a hollow body scissors. Okay, so let me grab my timer. Okay, be on your back. Okay, for hollow body scissors, most important thing is that your lower back stays on the ground. Okay, level 1 hollow body scissors, we're just working on straightening the legs, keeping our lower back on the ground, lifting the head and shoulders, and going back and forth in a scissor position with your legs straight and staying turned out. Okay, if that feels easy, you can start to work on lowering the legs, keeping the ribs and hips connected. Okay, we always want our ribs and hips to be in a rectangle here. Then you'll work on going lower. If that feels easy, you'll start working on bringing your hands up overhead. Whatever variation you choose though, we're doing 40 seconds. Right after that, we're gonna go into knee pike straddles, but we'll get to that in a minute. All right, 40-second hollow body scissors. Ready, set, and here we go. So choose your level. I'll walk through the different levels to show you as we go. So we have level 1. If you're level 1, you're new to these, you're here. Okay, on this one, you're focusing on pressing the lower back and bringing your head and shoulders up high enough that you don't feel strain in your neck. If your neck feels strained, it means you're too low to the ground. Okay, you're not using your core fully. Okay, so instead, then press your lower back, round up a bit. Okay, and that will take tension off your head, off your neck. All right, that feels easy. You're down lower. Turn out. Big scissors, keep them quick. If this feels easy, your hands up are overhead. But if your hands are up overhead, still make sure the ribs and hips stay connected. And time. Nice job. Knee pike straddles. I'm going to show you guys, but we'll do it together. So for knee pike straddles, you're doing a hollow body first. Then you're going to do a knee tuck. Okay, then you're going to do a hollow body. Then you're going to straddle, reach for your toes. Then you're going to do, pike. Then you're going to do a hollow body. Then you do a straddle. Okay, so the key for straddle, I know that one's tricky, and you bring it back down. The key for straddle is to keep your lines really, really squeezed and pull your legs up. If you just have your upper body, try to do the work. it's gonna be impossible. You've got to use your hips and your core. That's why we do this, because that's how we make you dance. We use hips and core. So for your straddle, think pull your legs up, pull your body up, control it back down. All right, we're doing 5 of these together. Try your best, okay? I know these ones are challenging. I promise everyone will be able to get them over time. Here we go. It's hollow body, knee tuck, hollow body, pike, squeeze your lines. You got it. Hollow body, yeah, guys, straddle. Good, that's 1. Hollow body, knee, hollow body, pike, hollow body, straddle. 2. Hollow body, knee, hollow body, pike, hollow body, straddle. 3. Hollow body, knee, we got it. Hollow body, pike, hollow body, straddle. 4. Hollow body, knee, hollow body, pike, hollow body, straddle. 5. Oh, beautiful. Stretch it out nice and long. You can flip over if you would like and stretch it out here. And then we have to finish up with our L-sit, the one we all love to hate. So L-sits like totally suck, I'll be honest with you guys. Every time I do them, I'm like, no, but they're super, super good for your core and your hips. Okay, for strengthening your core and hip flexors for when we dance. So that's why we do them, even though they're like the bane of my existence. All right, so we've got my timer. So level 1 hollow body. You have your yoga blocks on your side, by your side. You're gonna sit here, pull your hips back so they're in line with your hands or behind them. Make sure your shoulders are down away from your ears. You're just gonna lift one leg up. Okay, that's level 1. You're lifting up as high as you can. If that feels easy, then you can start to work on bringing your whole body up. Okay, so the way you do that is you bring yourself up, bring your hips back, 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 and then pop yourself all the way up. Okay, so those are the different options. We're gonna go 30 seconds. Try your best, okay? Whatever that means, whatever you can do. Yeah, here we go. Ready, set, and go. If you're doing one leg, okay, we're gonna switch to the 15-second mark. We got it. Breathe, you can do it. This is the last exercise. Last 5. Oh, sorry, that was 10 seconds. If you're holding one leg, you have 3 more seconds on this side. And switch sides. Squeeze your legs, guys. Point your toes, lines are straight. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Nice job. Okay. Go ahead and we're gonna finish up here with a little core stretch, and then let's do our gratitude breaths to finish up. So go ahead and flip over on your stomach. You can either stretch here, okay, or you can stretch up all the way up if you prefer. Up to you, whatever feels better for your body. Either way, just make sure your shoulders are down away from your ears. All right, and then let's go ahead and finish up with 2 big gratitude breaths. If you don't know what gratitude breaths are, it's something I like to do at the end of the workouts. So just remind yourself of all the amazing things you have in your life. So you can approach the day from a place of joy and gratitude and love, and yeah, it just makes everything better. So what we're gonna do is everyone's gonna close their eyes in a minute, okay? And after we close our eyes, we're gonna do 2 deep breaths. When you inhale, you're gonna think of somewhere or someone or something that you're just like so thankful for today. And don't just think about it, but I want you to fill your body with all those feelings of gratitude, okay? Like, get as excited as you can about the things you have in your life that you're thankful for. Then as you exhale, you're gonna let go of any like extra tension or worries or doubts or, nagging thoughts that you feel you're kind of like holding inside of you. Okay, so here we go. Close your eyes. And let's all do a deep inhale. Think of somewhere or something or someone that you're just so thankful for today, and flood your body with those feelings of thankfulness. And exhale. One more. Here we go. Deep inhale. And exhale. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining today. Before you all go, real quick, this is a fun group. So let's get a little group picture if it's cool with everyone. Hold on, let me stop the recording.